It's a beautiful morning here on Ottley Lake. The mist is just blowing across, the sun's just come up. Absolutely beautiful. Good morning. It is day 5 here on Ottley Lake. Our goal is to get to Turner Lake today and set up camp there. Yesterday was a good eye-opener on how tough the portages can be. They're definitely the toughest we've seen so far. So we at least know what to expect moving forward. Should be a good day. The sun's out. It's quite warm. Looking forward to it. This is the portage into Lost Lake, the start of it anyways, and it's beside an outflow right here. So this is Lost Lake. The portage into here was pretty nice. There were some very steep climbs, but it was a nice portage. There's the portage into Lynx Lake. It's just on the other side of this swampy, boggy area. So this is Lynx Lake here. It's a long, narrow lake. It goes up through those narrows for quite a bit, maybe a kilometer or so. And then we get into Coal Lake. This is the portage into Coal Lake. This is the small creek from Coal Lake into Lynx Lake. It's a really pretty spot. This is Coal Lake. It's a nice little lake. That rapid coming into it was really nice. This is the portage into Turner Lake from Coal Lake. And Turner Lake's gonna be our camp for the night, I believe. I'm gonna stop for lunch and make a decision from there. So this is Turner Lake. It's a fairly large lake compared to the ones we've been on. That's a large island in the middle with 2 campsites. And I think there's a campsite straight ahead. Yeah, so this is gonna be camp for the night. So this is going to be camp for night 5 here on Turner Lake. Here's one of the many water accesses. This one's the best for the canoe. Just got her out right now. And there's a wide open lot. Lots of mature trees. It's out on a peninsula, so it's got lots of views of the lake just over there. Large open area. Another water access down there where coal is. Here's the fire pit. You got the firewood all prepped and ready to go. And got the tent back here. There's lots of places to put tents and tarps even further back in the bush. So there's the tent. And I got the bug shelter. It was a little wet from the day before, but it wouldn't hurt if the bugs get bad, but there's a nice breeze ripping through here, so it's quite nice. Yeah, so a really nice campsite. This one's on the northern point of the island. And yeah, just a great view everywhere. So for this trip and all our trips, we use the Platypus gravity filter system. And what it is it's a dirty bag of lake water, and it goes through the filter into the clean bag, and it does 4 liters in about 10-15 minutes. And just replace this filter here. They're about $50, and that lasted, say, 4 years. So we used quite a bit of water. At least fill this thing up probably 4 or 5 times a day. It's supposed to be good for 1,500 liters, and I think I got about 800 to 1,000 liters through it. So that's a really decent filter. Yeah, this has been a great system. Never had any issues with it at all. Highly recommended. So for this trip we brought the bug shelter and tarp. And this is the Eureka VCS 16 tarp and bug shelter. And when the bugs are really bad, this is a great sanctuary. I can't say enough about it. Even in high winds and rain, the rain just drips off the tarp and runs down the bug mesh, so it keeps it outside. And yeah, when the bugs, like they've been this spring, this is a little sanctuary to hide out and cook in. Highly recommended. Can't say enough about it. I think they make a smaller model, a 13, but that thing's probably 8x8 or 8x8 or 10x10 inside. That's a good size. Highly recommended. We're going for a nighttime cruise on Turner Lake. It's a very still night. Lake's like a mirror. Absolutely beautiful. We're the only ones on this lake. Good morning. It is day 6 here on Turner Lake. We're heading over to Little Eagle Lake today. It's another fine morning. This has been a great campsite, a great lake to stay on. We really enjoyed it. This is the start of the portage into Kurt Lake. This is the portage into Kurt Lake. Goes through this old creek ravine. This is Kurt Lake. It's just a small lake. No campsites on this. This is the portage from Kurt Lake into Eagle Lake. This is halfway through the portage to Eagle Lake from Kurt Lake. And we're making our way through this boggy, marshy area. This is Eagle Lake, just after the portage. That portage wasn't too bad. Jeff's map, and from what I've heard, it can be quite difficult. That marshy area in the center, it looks like they must have maintained it recently, because it wasn't too bad to get through. Here's a bit more of Eagle Lake. It's a really large mountain there. This is the start of the portages into Little Eagle Lake. There's 2 portages and a couple beaver dams we gotta drag over to get through them. It's kind of a creek into a lake, into another creek to get there. We just finished the first portage and it ends out in this little creek until that open area down there. We're on the first pond towards Little Eagle Lake, and it looks like the beaver dam let go on this lake because the water level is probably 3 feet lower than it normally would be, making these little islands and shorelines where they didn't used to be. So this is the beaver dam that let go, draining this lake, and the path is just down this creek, so I'll just start wading it the rest of the way. This is the start of the portage into the last section and last portage of the day into Little Eagle Lake. We're going to be camping on that lake tonight. Lake. It's a short, narrow lake. There's 2 campsites on this, and we will be staying on one of them. So this is camp for night 6. Here on Little Eagle Lake. It's the one on the peninsula area just around from the portage. So there's a few access points. There's one there. And I got the fire pit and fire prepped already. And there's another water access here. And it goes down to a sandy beach. And then someone cut this large tree down, or its partner. Worked good for splitting firewood. And then you got the tent all the way up here. It's another sweltering hot day, so I'm gonna go for a dip soon. Should feel great. And then we got the tent up here. And yeah, there's a great breeze coming off the lake. And this is a really nice campsite. This says there's 2 on this lake. And the other one is kind of straight across. But we weren't able to find it. This one just stood out and we really liked it, so we decided to stay here. Going for an evening cruise just off Little Eagle Lake. And I think we gotta go sharp left. We're exploring the drainage of it. Proven to be a little difficult, but still possible. Cole's doing all the work as I film.
I'm gonna have music on this one anyways.
Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do this one. She looks a little shallow. Oh, is that a road? It's an old bridge. An old bridge through here. Very cool. An old logging road.